Hey guys, it's Hallow back with another video. We're in Call of Duty 2K8, and after this season, I'm gonna be showing you guys all of these players in the NBA. That's gonna be a really cool feature, really cool thing. But we have to stay locked in and focus on the season. 27-1. We almost had a perfect regular season, and then we lost. Oh no, we had a perfect regular season, but we lost in the SEC tournament. Not the NCAA tournament, but SEC. We lost to South Carolina by 2 points in overtime. But it's time for Selection Sunday, so let's get to it.
Hi, and welcome to 2K Sports Studios. I'm Greg Gumbel with Clark Kellogg. We're here with the 2K Sports NCAA Selection Show. We're all set to show you the seedings and pairings, so get out your bracket sheet, get those pencils ready. Before we get into the brackets for the upcoming tournament, let's take a look at the final top 25 media poll. There's certainly one big shift that we'll be talking about. A new team has made the top 25 this week. The LSU Tigers are back in the poll as the number 24 team. The media rankings are what everyone's been following for the last 4 months. But in just a minute, the selection committee's opinion is going to be the only one that matters. It's time to talk about the topic that has a lot of players and coaches holding their breath right now, the NCAA tournament bubble. These are the 10 teams that aren't worried as much about where they'll be playing as if they'll be playing. Clark, who jumps out at you there?
South Carolina put together a solid season, but their record just isn't impressive enough to make them a no-brainer bid. If the committee doesn't give weight to their tough conference, they could be out of luck.
And the Kentucky Wildcats are the top overall seed, and they will play in the East region. They begin the tournament as the dominant team in college basketball. They've been ranked number 1 in the media poll for the entire season. We'll soon find out if they can live up to their billing. On to the second number 1 seed, who will play in the South region. The Providence Friars are seeking their first ever NCAA championship. The George Washington Colonials are our third number 1 seed, and they'll play in the Midwest Regional. They're back in the tournament again, and no doubt they'll be feeding off the experience of last year's appearance as they try to get to the Final Four this year. And finally, our fourth number 1 seed will play in the West Regional. The Duke Blue Devils are in the tournament field as a number 1 seed for the 13th time in the history of their program. Now, here's how the brackets shape up based on where the number 1 seeds have been assigned. In one national semifinal game, the winner of the East Regional will play the winner of the South Regional. In the other semifinal game, the winner of the Midwest Regional will play the winner of the West Regional. First up, we take a look at the East Regional. The Kentucky Wildcats are the top seed, finishing at 27-1. They were winners of the regular season championship in the SEC. They will take on the winner of the opening round play-in game between Appalachian State with 12 wins and High Point from the Big South. And now, the number 8 seed, the Michigan State Spartans, come into the tournament after finishing second in their conference during the regular season and finished second in their conference tournament. What a tremendous regional final we'd have in this bracket if the number 1 and 2 seeds here make it through the first 3 rounds unscathed. That could be one of the games of the tournament. Next up, we'll take a look at the South Regional. The Providence Friars are the top seed, finishing at 26-7. They were conference tournament champions in the Big East. They'll on the Portland State Vikings, the number 16 ranked team. This will be their second appearance in the NCAA tournament in the history of their school. Syracuse comes in as the number 8 seed, finishing at 21-12. Gonzaga comes in to face them at number 9 with 27 wins in the tournament and regular season championships of the West Coast Conference. Notre Dame enters the field as the number 5 seed from the Big East. It's yet another appearance in the brackets for a school that's no stranger to the NCAA tournament. They'll be getting ready to face the number 12 seed, the Alabama Birmingham Blazers, finished the season with 21 wins.
The Notre Dame Fighting Irish will be an extremely dangerous team in this tournament, mainly because they have such terrific veteran leadership. Coaches love when they have guys on the floor that have been around the block a few times because they don't get rattled. They play with composure. I look at the experience of this team as something that could put them over the top.
Louisville comes in as the number 4 seed, finishing at 22-9. They'll take on the 13th seed from the Horizon League, the Detroit Titans, with 21 wins. And now the number 6 seed, the Stanford Cardinal, come into the tournament on the strength of a third-place finish in their conference regular season and were winners of their conference tournament. They are going to play the number 11 seed, the Bradley Braves, who came in first in their conference tournament, finishing at 25-7. The Utah Utes are in as the number 3 seed. They'll be taking on the number 14 seed, the New Mexico State Aggies, with 18 wins. Next up is the number 7 seed. The Alabama Crimson Tide have established themselves as one of the best teams from the SEC. They'll be going up against the number 10 seed, the Bowling Green Falcons, with 21 wins. This is their 6th appearance ever in the NCAA tournament. Our number 2 seed is from the Big East. The Villanova Wildcats had a tremendous year that included a regular season championship. They're going to play the number 15 seed, the Northwestern State Demons, who came in first in their conference tournament. This bracket has the potential to give us a sensational matchup in the regional final if everything goes according to form and the top 2 seeds can survive the early rounds. On to our 3rd bracket of the day. Let's take a look at the Midwest Regional. The George Washington Colonial are the top seed, finishing at 27-5. They were conference tournament champions in the A-10. They'll take on the North Dakota State Bison, the number 16 ranked team. This will be their 2nd appearance in the NCAA tournament in school history. Our number 8 seed is from the Mountain West Conference. The Brigham Young Cougars are on a hot streak, having just won their conference tournament championship. I think this could wind up being the bracket that brings us this year's Cinderella story. A few of the higher seeds here have had terrific seasons, and I'll be surprised if at least one of them doesn't put together a long run in this tournament. And finally, let's have a look at the West Regional. The Duke Blue Devils are the top seed, finishing at 25-7. They were conference tournament champions in the ACC. They'll take on the Monmouth Hawks, the number 16 ranked team. This will be their 5th appearance in the NCAA tournament in team history. Next up is the number 8 seed. The Texas Tech Red Raiders are the conference tournament champions from the Big 12. They'll be going up against the number 9 seed, the Marquette Golden Eagles, with 20 wins. On the surface, I'd have to say this regional might be the most difficult of the 4. Certainly the depth of quality teams here is very impressive. Whoever emerges from this bracket will have been through some battles. Clark, give us your take on the tournament's top 16 seeds.
There are no real off-the-wall picks that jump out at me. These 16 teams are all pretty deserving. Let's give the committee some props this year. Oklahoma State has just as much firepower as a few of those number 1 seeds, and I think they'll be around longer than a few of them as well. They are a tough team.
Now, let's see how the conference representation fares. The Big East gets 9 teams. The ACC with 6. 5 out of the SEC. The A-10 gets 5 teams.
You got to take your hat off to the teams in the MAC. They topped the non-power conferences with the number of bids they got, and it shows you how far this conference has come. They're becoming dominant at that level.
Too bad we didn't see more small conference schools in the tournament. None of those conferences got more than 1 team in the tourney, and I don't expect any David and Goliath stories out of the teams that did get in.
I'm surprised there were so few bids for the teams in the Big 10. It was an especially disappointing year for that conference. Usually you can count on a few of the nation's elite teams coming out of there.
We showed you the bubble teams before, and now that we know who's in and who's out, what do you think of the selections, Clark?
Clemson benefited from its tough conference. The committee knows it can compete with the top teams in the nation, and that knowledge has led it to a berth in this year's tournament.
While they start prepping for their first-round games, the 5 teams on the other side of the page will be full-time students again.
Kansas can look back at their schedule this year if they're looking for a reason they got snubbed. They played very few difficult teams outside their conference, and the strategy backfired on them.
All right, Clark, now that we know all the teams and matchups, time to get the tournament underway and let the madness take over.
Greg, it's going to be a fantastic tournament. We've got an outstanding field and a lot of sensational players. I guarantee there are some memorable moments soon to come.
For my partner Clark Kellogg and for all of us here in the 2K Sports Studios, I'm Greg Gumbel. Thanks for joining us on the NCAA Selection Show, brought to you by State Farm, the #1 auto insurer. Enjoy all the excitement of the NCAA tournament.
Before we get to the tournament, to show y'all the roster, we see Marcus Smart Brew again. Luke. What the heck are these stats? Yeah, the stats are a little glitched because there's no way he averaged 300 points. Don't even look at those. If anyone has Alabama like down here on their stats, it's just glitched out. It's not their actual stats. NCAA points leaders. First game, you already know how it is, first round game. Not going to be a tough opponent, but this team is tougher than most first round opponents we play. Usually they're poor. This team isn't that bad, but
get
they're
ready
really
for College Hoops 2K8. The Appalachian State Mountaineers square up against the Kentucky Wildcats.
And they got a bright future. Most of these players on the team are freshman years. I like to see if they make the tournament again or get any better.
Smart, nice little crossover. Bounces it to the high post. Takes it up. Scores the opening field goal. And they're now up by 2. Bolden takes the shot. No luck on the three-point attempt.
You'll want another shot with that much space. He knows he can make it.
Backs in. Shoots the turnaround. That one was drilled by Smart. And they're up by 4. Dishes it to the free throw line. Assell catches it on the free throw line. Passes left wing. Assell dumps it off. They're going to have to hurry. Potter lets it go. Can't get the jumper to fall. From downtown. Perfect shot. Smart goes up, hangs and hits. Right around 17 minutes left in the half. Smart backs in. Yejic. Good from downtown. Tosses it up. Answers right back with his own.
In that game with an easy win, Marcus Smart had 10 rebounds. Very efficient game. Starters didn't play that many minutes. Backups mostly played. Their team really wasn't doing anything. Luke was pretty inefficient. That was mostly why I liked the score wasn't too well. Like my second and third most score this game, they were very inefficient. But that was an easy win. Let's go to the next round. Second round of the tournament, we actually have a tough opponent that we've played in the Final Four before.
It's
who
time
better
for
to play
college
than
hoops.
Michigan State?
The Michigan
The
State.
Spartans. They always get some of the top players every season. You see they have Brennan Beck, the freshman. Dean Patrick, the junior. This is a tough team. I'm going to tell you, this is a tough team.
The Wildcats win the tip-off and the game is underway.
They're starting this one off with minimum.
Denied
Dang.
from 18 feet away. The first basket of the game was scored by Smart. They're in front, 2-0. Got it. They increase their lead to 4. Pokes free, and it's scooped up by Smart.
Wow.
Takes it up.
Can they do anything?
They got on this roll a while ago and just haven't looked back. Dishes it to the high post. Nichols gets it to go. They draw to within 3. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson, for an update. What do you have for us, Tracy?
Just before the game, I talked with the head coach. He said this team we're facing has already shown what they can do when they get on a roll. So we'd like to come out aggressively and not allow them to get comfortable. He clearly wants to take the thought of back-to-back upsets out of their head right away, guys.
Thank you, Tracy. Passes it to the right. It's blocked. Big-time rejection.
It seems like nothing can destroy this guy, but he will destroy you in a heartbeat.
Jacquete backs him down. Grabbed by Nichols.
Come on.
Nichols didn't watch
Lock
his feet
down
and steps on the
defense.
line. We're going the other way.
You've got to keep track of where you are on the
You're
floor.
going to see a
Vern.
lot of
What a
that
tough
from
break.
Marcus Smart in college and in the NBA. Just straight up
Jacquete
lockdown.
inbounds the ball. Backs in. Smart shoots the turnaround.
Aw.
Patrick corrals the net. Passes right wing. Jacquete answers stolen by Reddick.
Oh, the quick hands. Before they even knew what hit them, he made off with that one.
Smart catches it right wing. Perfect shot.
He will destroy this guy, and he will destroy you in a heartbeat.
Smart hits it.
Can't afford to spot the other team any more points, Vern. They're in danger of letting this game be over before the second half.
Smart hands it off. Left side. The crossover. Nails the jump shot. It's 2-on-1. Smart goes up. Finishes the break.
Michigan State did not play half as good as I thought they were. First of all, Luke might have just had the greatest game of his career. Marcus Smart almost had a triple-double. Rest of the team wasn't really much. You see Reddick, he was getting a lot of rebounds. Cohen, he didn't play too many minutes. The other team could not get nothing done. Brennan Beck, he only played 15 minutes. They did not let him play. Next round. This game, we have a Pac-10 team. Pretty much the only good Pac-10 team this season. Who's other than UCLA. They have kind of been overrated. But they have one player that's been carrying them.
Get ready for college hoops.
Starting point guard for the
USC
USC Trojans.
Trojans. Back.
He has carried this team this season and made them more than they were supposed to be. Bingo Carlston. Carlston. I'm sorry, the names that are really weird. That's why I sometimes get the names wrong.
Smart backs him down. That last shot missed from just inside the arc. Leads him with the pass.
They know what this guy can do with the basketball, and they're not about to let him get any open looks.
In the
Skips it
entire
to the left.
country. The
Away
entire
from it.
nation.
Dishes it to the right wing.
Who else than Marcus Smart?
Misses the jumper. And it's still all tied up 0. Let's check in with our sideline reporter,
He's
Tracy
not the best
Wilson,
shooter
who has some
in
info
the,
for us.
in the
Guys,
SEC.
earlier today I caught up with the head
He's
coach.
not the
He said
best
we've seen
passer
what can happen when a lower
in the
seed
SEC.
gets an upset or two under their
He
belt in
is
the
the
first
best
couple of
defender.
rounds. They become a very
He could
dangerous
guard
team no
point
matter
guard,
who they're
guard
up
a
against. We
shooting
need to
guard.
forget
He
about
might
their
even be
seed
able to
and just
guard
look
some
at who they've
forwards.
beaten. Guys?
Thank you, Tracy.
If you give him a small enough center, he might
Reggie inbounds the
be
ball.
able to guard the center. I mean, defense is what he's best at.
Smart uses the crossover. The last shot laid gently in.
Uses the teardrop. And oh, what a move.
Marcus will not disappoint.
Kowalski has it. Left side. Grimes. Wafer passes to the wing. Throws it up. Can't hit the three-pointer. The crossover. Takes it up. Couldn't get the shot, but he was fouled and gets
And he's
trip
a
to the
very
line.
good foul player too. I've noticed
down
that
the
he
first
can
one.
foul bait. Reminds me of Shea when it comes to that. He'll get inside, get a nice foul.
He gets them both.
But it's more of so he's a good foul baiter.
Inbounds the ball.
It's not like he's a flopper. Like he's just really good at foul baiting. Some of it has to do with like his strength. If you're a
Kowalski,
point guard
double
guard,
clutches.
someone
They
like
rule this
him,
one goaltending.
you're gonna
Out
have
the
to
shot.
use every bit of strength you have to defend him. And that's just the truth. I mean,
Smart with the crossover. Hangs in the air. Puts it in. Puts in the half. Crosses it over. Has it. Right wing. From deep. On the mark. They
other
clear
team
the
has
ball.
been really
It
good
looks like they're
offensively,
playing
so
minute.
we're gonna have to lock in.
Smart goes to the crossover.
Whoa!
A superior effort to
I didn't even see that coming.
put it down. Strong move, Ron.
Good for the three-point play.
Finish in traffic, but the D was too good, even for him on that one.
Greenberg cannot
Nails
guard
it
this
from down
thing.
low. And it's left in the half. Lead
Pass it
pass
to Luke.
inside.
Oh no, what was
Stolen
that
away by
pass?
Grimes. Kane tosses it up court.
Wonderful job of denying the basketball that time. Great pick.
Last play off the
Bingo
mark by
cannot
Carlisle.
shoot today.
Smart brings it
Or
up the
play
floor.
defense.
Jacquete
You gotta
went
have
after
one or
that
the other.
rebound hard. Great work.
Smart's posting him up.
Reddick
Passes to Reddick.
shoots it.
Bucket.
Hits the tray.
We ended up beating that team pretty badly. Not as close as I expected it to be. It was a blowout. Marcus Smart almost had a triple-double. He was one assist away from the triple-double. So we see he's kind of like Westbrook. Luke, pretty nice game. Don't know why his last season stats are still glitch. I have to figure out how to fix this glitch, or if it's able to fix. Because they keep saying he played for Alabama. And he did not. But you guys could go to the other videos to see my player stats from the past seasons, because I have it on YouTube, so it's not completely lost. The other team was pretty much awful. Their center was their best player. He was pretty efficient. Stephon Roberts was not good. Morris Peavy, their freshman, he wasn't very good. Neither was Skylar Kane, and their star Bingo Carlessly. I mean, they just took him out the game early, but also he was shooting pretty bad. So they had to take him out. That sounds kind of crazy. They had to take him out. You know, like the game. This next game, we got one of the Big East's best teams. This is a team I thought of choosing before I started the Dynasty. I ended up going with Kentucky.
It's
We are
time
playing
for
the
college
Connecticut
hoops.
Huskies.
UKA. The Connecticut Huskies.
And this is the game to go to the Final Four. So whoever wins this game, we're going to the Final Four. We're going to the big game. Now, I don't think this team is as good as they are on paper. I don't think this team is really good.
Smart crosses it over. Skips it to the right wing. The
Oh,
game's
yeah.
first basket was made by Yeji. They're up by 3. Ocasio passes it up court. Hester launches one from beyond the arc. Reddick pulls it in. Smart way up court. Takes a 3. Oh, net on the shot by Yeji. They got on this roll a while ago and just haven't looked back. The Huskies turn this one over out of bounds.
I'm not sure he recognized that his target was out of bounds when he threw the pass, Vern.
Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson, who has some info for us.
Guys, earlier today I caught up with the head coach. He realizes that a lot of fans in the building aren't going to be on their side tonight because they want to see the underdog make it to the Final Four. But he said that's fine. We don't mind being the bad guy. When we're at the Final Four next week, our fans will be there, and then we'll get some love. I guess they're making plans already, Vern.
Thank you, Tracy. Dishes it to the left. Ocasio has it inside. Goff puts it up.
Great offensive rebound. He worked so hard to establish position.
But they're still behind by 6. The
Oh,
Wildcats
no.
were the last.
Marcus
Eldridge
Smart had
inbounds the ball.
pretty bad offensive possession. Well, let's see if he can do better on defense.
Bounce pass to the free throw line. Shoots it. Snatched by Cohen.
That was a much quicker shot than they might have liked, but it was a pretty open look.
Very good
It's
with
tough
these
to fault it.
steals.
Stolen away by
Catching me
Connecticut.
off guard.
Goes to the crossover.
Not a good entry pass, Fern. You just can't force it in there.
Goff. Hester lets it go. Right in the bottom of the bucket. They close the gap to 4. Leads him with the pass.
Bro, that is not who I meant to
Saw
pass to.
something that.
And they have been
hands it
playing
off.
like that team right now.
Smart to end the run. Hits it. Brings it up the floor.
Terrific job clearing some space under the glass.
Look, we're really going to have to just step on defense if we want to stay close in this game.
For 3. The offensive
like
board
that.
gathered, but Carroll
Oh, no.
put up and in on that last layup.
You can't forget about him down there. He'll
We're
gobble
gonna have
all
to
those
pass him.
offensive
Pass
boards
him to
if
the
you
floor.
don't get a body on him.
Carroll passes it back to the left. Baseline. Passes it to the top of the key. Hester unloads. Can't get the three-pointer to fall.
But their shooting
Under
hasn't
16
been too
minutes
good,
left
so
in the half. Pulls
that
the
should make
trigger.
life easier.
Nailed from three-point.
Oh.
Smart uses the crossover.
Signature
Magnificent
move.
change of release point.
Guys at this level just know how to get.
Bang.
I love to see that. He's lurking around and pounce. Such a deep run.
Another 3 for Marcus Smart.
Over. Inbound. The crossover.
Oh.
Tosses it up.
Oh, I thought that would be so tough. I thought I had his
A lot
ankles.
of shots.
He also has
He
great
had
instincts,
Marcus
a
Smart
nose for the
locked
ball,
down.
and a feel for meeting the shooter's release point.
Ocasio. Has it on the inside. Ocasio tosses it up. Misses the long one.
Marcus
Reddick
Smart.
passes way down court. That last basket was buried.
And that game ended up being a blowout. 24, 5, and 16. Pretty efficient shooting. This man's been like Tyrese Halliburton in this tournament, bro. 16 assists. Luke has been a really good second option. Very underrated, too. Mark, pretty nice game. He's been able to defend in the post. Reddick's good from 3. So is, Jay Goated. I don't want to say his last name. Just because you could see the end, the last 3 letters, that's all. Sorry. And Charlie Nunez had a pretty nice game. He was very efficient. But the rest of the team was efficient. They just didn't score enough. They just ain't score enough. And Thomas, he couldn't score 3. 0 for 4. What's his rating? 77. No wonder why. And because of that, we're going to the Final Four.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studios. I'm Greg Gumbel, along with my partner Clark Kellogg. Coming up on the NCAA Tournament Edition of College Hoops Tonight, brought to you by State Farm, the #1 auto insurer. We'll go over some of the amazing games from the second weekend of action, as well as give you a preview of the upcoming action from the Final Four. But we begin with the player who gave a virtuoso performance in the second week of the tournament.
Smart looks to be on a mission, Greg. He put his team on his shoulders and carried them through some very tough opponents into the third week of play.
Clark, the past weekend provided some incredible drama, so let's take a look at some of the most exciting contests from the Sweet 16 and Elite 8. Our first game was an excellent Sweet 16 matchup. Texas got by Maryland.
The Texas Longhorns were intensely focused coming into this game, and their preparation was outstanding. They looked like they were ready for anything, Greg, kind of like you are when we come into the studio. Bartley was absolutely unstoppable. His 21 points led the team. They needed an effort like that to get this win. He saw all sorts of defensive looks, but no matter what they threw at him, he handled it and handled it well. This isn't a preseason tournament, Greg. This is the big day. He stepped up in a way that few players can in this kind of spotlight. And for that, we should give him a big imaginary high five.
This next game was another superb March Madness battle. Connecticut knocked off Clemson.
How many great Sweet 16 games can you remember over the years, Greg? It seems like that round gives us more memorable games than any other, and I was really looking forward to this one all week long.
Connecticut really pounded the glass with tenacity this game, and it paid off for them. They boxed out well and made sure that they didn't give up any second chance opportunities.
That's always an area that can really be an indicator of a team's performance, and the rebounding numbers told the tale in this one.
Let's break down the matchups that'll be coming up on college basketball's biggest stage, the Final Four. With all the talent on display this weekend, we should see quite a show. This should be a terrific matchup. Both these teams are fighting to improve their position among the nation's elite teams, and they're going to have to go through each other to do it.
Alabama is a very good basketball team with an experienced lineup of juniors and seniors who should keep their composure under this tournament spotlight. I believe they'll go out and attack right away and not worry about the pressure at all.
And the other Final Four contest should be just as riveting. This is the way this half of the bracket was supposed to shake out, with a pairing of two #1 seeds in the Final Four. Both looked extremely strong coming through their regional, Clark.
Kentucky would be my pick here. They are so strong on the inside that I believe they'll be just too tough to match up with. It would really surprise me if that talent discrepancy on the inside doesn't tell the tale of this game.
That'll do it for us here in the studio. For my partner, Clark Kellogg, I'm Greg Gumbel. Thanks for watching College Hoops Tonight, brought to you by State Farm, the #1 auto insurer. Enjoy the Final Four.
Alright, y'all, it's Final Four time. You just saw the preview show, so you already know who we're playing. We're playing the Duke.
Get ready for College Hoops 2K8.
Now, I definitely don't like that last
take on
name.
the Kentucky Wildcats.
So we're really gonna have
Welcome,
to knock
college
that.
basketball fans, to the Final Four. We're here in New York. I'm Vern Lundquist here with
But this
Bill
is a
Radford
tough
and
team. We're
Tracy
not just,
Wilson.
you can't just,
Give us your take,
this
Bill.
is probably, this team is as a higher overall
matchup
than
at the point guard
ours.
position.
This is going to
Smart
be a
is
game.
clearly up there with the
You guys
greatest
already
point
saw
guards
how
in
good
the
their
nation.
best player
Don't
is
forget
in
how
Thompson.
accurate he is as a free throw shooter.
It's gonna be tough.
Definitely
Because,
not
yeah,
the guy
Giannis,
that's sent to the line.
we were like second
Dipe is also among
in
the nation's
who he was
elite
gonna go
point
to.
guards. He is
We're
a
number 2.
tremendous
He ended
rebounder
up
for a
committing
one
with
guard. This guy
seven.
isn't afraid to get down and dirty.
So we're just gonna have to hope we can match up. They still have Brady Okanzie, high school star.
Duke collects it as we begin the Final Four.
And last year I forgot about the rule where I can't play any Final Four games. I didn't play the championship, the national
This is
championship,
it to the wing.
but I forgot my
Number
rule.
34.
I literally just forgot.
Passes it to the
But
left
this
wing.
year I'm sticking to the rule. So
Takes it
whatever
up.
happens, happens.
Cohen reels it in.
Nice work by the big fella to get that rebound.
Stoned
What the
away.
heck was that? Just look at Giannis, bro.
Gansey.
Just looking at
No
Giannis.
luck on the three-point attempt. And it's still knotted up 0. Pokes free. And it's gathered up by Gansey.
That's defense, Vern. He wasn't fooled by the crossover at all.
Badipe lobs it to the elbow. Right wing. Townsend for 3. Cohen
This
corrals
has
the
been a very
miss.
fast-paced game.
And it's still
already.
knotted up 0. Beats it to the left wing. Cohen gets inside and grabs the
Mark
offensive
Cohen.
rebound.
Oh,
He tried to sneak
no.
it in
Mark
over
Cohen.
the trees and just missed.
That's when you want to play inside out. Locate the open man on the perimeter.
The game's first basket was made by number 34. And they lead by 2.
He's possibly going to be the #1 overall pick, Giannis.
Cohen. Yeji has it.
But we'll
Right
have to
wing.
see.
Passes. Low block. Throws it up. The 3
Oh,
was drained by the-
Luke.
They now lead by 1.
Luke. This is why they think this is why the guy said he thinks we'll beat them.
Townsend.
We got more depth on our team. They might have a better
Dishes
player,
to
the
the free
best
throw
player
line.
in all of
Number
college.
34.
We
Pulls
got
the
more
trigger.
depth on our
Oh,
team.
no. They're in front 4-3.
We got more
Now
all
let's check in
around
with the third
players.
member of our team,
Yeah,
Tracy
we got
Wilson.
more players
Tracy?
A
all
little while ago,
around.
I caught up with the head coach, Vern, with the heavy expectations they carry as one of the favorites here. He said that pressure on his younger players
We have more
is a
depth than them.
concern. But he said what worries him more than that is his players listening to a week's worth of their own
Look
hype
at that.
and forgetting that they still have to
Full
come out
court
here and play
press.
good
This is why I
basketball.
changed the
I guess
offense
that's
to
a
full
valid
court
concern.
press.
Thank you,
Oh
Tracy.
no,
No good
Marcus
on that
Smart.
last shot by Smart.
What are we doing,
Townsend,
bro?
look for that rebound. That's some toughness for you.
Passes
That's
to
new.
the wing.
I thought he was one of the best finishers at
Yeji.
his position.
Dishes it to the wing. Launches
Reno
it.
Gansey.
Corralled
He's gonna miss
by
that
Cohen.
3.
But they're still out in front by 1.
Kind of a rare miss.
Reddick catches it down low.
Reddick.
Amazing to see
Come
him
on,
get his
man.
hand on so many attempts.
Somebody
Shot
gotta do
blocking is
something.
mostly about timing and anticipation. This guy has
Almost gets a
plenty
steal.
of both.
Misfire.
Gansey's
Last
just
three
putting
by
up shots.
Gansey.
He's just chucking stuff
Smart
up.
passes it up court.
And hoping for
He'll
the
make
best.
that one most
Oh.
of the time.
Oh. Oh, goaltend. Goaltend.
And they call goaltending.
Yeah,
They'll give
we
it
all
up.
knew Marcus Smart was making that shot. That's a goaltend, Giannis. Can't do that.
Burton inbounds the ball.
So he still gets the point because he hit the ball
Swing pass.
after it
Right.
was already up in the air. You
Gansey
can't do that.
connects from
Gansey
long range.
finally makes a shot.
He's got 3.
Shooting
Smart brings it
25
up to
from
4.
3 right now.
They
Not
try the
very
half-court
good.
press.
It is still early in the game, so who knows? He could pop off.
Reddick.
Duke hasn't been the best regular season team. They've had a lot of injuries. Giannis has been injured for like the whole
18-3.
tournament.
And we're all tied up 7.
That's not a reason to sleep on this Duke team at all.
Has it in the paint. Burton kicks it out to the right corner. Errant last shot by Townsend. Just over 16 minutes left in the half.
Oh, the big fella with a tough rebound. No denying him on that one.
Smart gonna do spin.
Smart backs him down.
Yes, it is Cohen.
Reddick.
Reddick.
Downtown.
Oh, Reddick, you gotta
Number
hit
34
those.
corrals the miss inside. He got the look he wanted to there, Bill.
I wouldn't
This
let him
game
have too many
means
more
so
of those.
much.
He can light you up in a hurry.
We have to play like it matters.
Lets it go. The second chance points were cashed in by number 34.
And Giannis
they're
is
now
just
out in
like
front
a
by
Wilt
2.
Chamberlain.
There's no question
No
what
one
kind of
on-
defense
no
they're
one
in,
in
Vern.
this college
Minute.
is on his level.
No good on the last layup by Cohen.
Well, the D did a
can
nice
pretty
job
much
of
do
disrupting
everything.
him a little bit.
Not even
That's
pretty
tough
much, he
work
can
down
do
low.
everything.
That last basket was buried by Padipe.
Because they're gonna score again.
Right wing. Cohen raises up.
Cohen's gonna
Number
miss that
34
shot.
corrals it, and that's his 4th rebound thus far.
The D knows he can make that
It
shot
was a really
unchecked,
defensive
and he
game.
did
Both
a
of our
good job
teams have
staying with
great
him on the play.
defenses.
passes to the stripe. Fadipe. Poked away. But it's recovered by Fadipe. Leads him with the pass. Collected inside by Gansey.
He's going to miss that and get fouled.
He's not afraid to be physical, but that was too much.
He makes the first. Gets the second
Scores
ball
the
as well.
second, too.
Cohen inbounds the ball. Under 15 minutes left in
They're
the
up by
half.
5 right now.
Dicey pass. Dumps it to the inside. Smart. The crossover.
Wow, they're up by 6.
Yejic gets it in the
It's
corner.
looking to me.
Last shot missed. from
Smart's going to
three-point
get the
range.
rebound. And he misses that. Why would he shoot that? They double teams him. Is he trying to get a foul? He tried to force a foul.
Number 34.
He knew he wasn't going to make that
Shoots the
shot.
turnaround. Jacquette pulls it down.
Giannis misses the
As soon as he
fadeaway.
got the ball down there, the defense was all over
Smart.
him, making things
Crossover,
difficult.
crossover.
Gets it
Passes
on
it.
the free
Mark
throw line.
Cohen.
That last 24 was off.
Now, everyone knows Mark Cohen should not be taking up
By Smart.
jumpers.
Gansey went after that rebound hard. Great work.
Swings it to the right wing. Goes to the crossover.
Gansey's going to get fouled.
Can't sink the first.
He's going to miss that.
Good on number 2.
We are down by
Inbounds
7.
the ball. A 7-point spread. Smart.
6, 7.
It's deflected, but it's retrieved
Mark,
by
you better make that, bro.
Nicely down low on that
You're a
last
center.
shot.
You got to make some points in the
Work
paint.
the ball around. Great job to find the open man.
He's having an awful game right now.
Dishes it far side. Leads him in.
Burton gets it easy.
Just over 13 minutes left in the half. Bounce pass to the free throw line.
Don't put that up, bro.
Smart.
Oh, Smart!
And put it down.
He made that? How? Bro, he actually just made that. No way. Free throw?
Tacks on the free throw for the three-point play. Burton
I don't know how he made that shot.
Gansey crosses it over.
It's like Mark Cohen can't do anything right in this game. Multiple fouls. He's missing easy buckets.
Knocks down the
Can't make a shot. Yeah, take him out.
Makes
Take
his
him
first
out.
appearance.
I don't want to take Mark Cohen out, but at the same time, like, he
Gets
has
the
to.
second to fall as well. Under
Feels like
13
he had
minutes
to.
left in the half.
The way he was playing.
Top of the key. Skips it to the wing. Yejic shoots it. The three won't fall.
That's
Can't be
what a
taking
coach
bad
wants
shots
from
like
his
that.
defenders. Stay with your best shooter and don't give him any easy looks.
Kicks it out to the corner. Fadipe gets it. Cross court. Feeds. Left wing. Puts it up. Called in by number 34.
Oh, nice defense. He ended up stopping Giannis. Why is Giannis guarding
Jacquette.
Marcus Smart?
Has it. Right wing. Yeji gets the bucket. And they now trail by 4. Gansey inbounds the ball.
And we've had kind of like a comeback. This game's very close now. Backcourt violation. Marcus Smart was just locking him up. He didn't know what to do.
Where he was on the floor, Vern. You have to be able to
Gansey's
dribble
out.
with your head up, or things like this happen.
Their whole team doesn't know what to do right now.
Smart bounces it to the paint. Last shot laid in by Zaharias. Zaharias doesn't look like he can put any weight on that leg.
Hey, we
Tough
playing
to
some
see
good
just
ball
which
right
one,
now.
But he is definitely hurting.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see how long
18
the
to
sidelines
16
are
is
for.
a bit of a
Hopefully
comeback.
he recovers quickly, Vern.
We'll stay on it and try to get an update on
Another backcourt violation. At that point, just take him out the game. And this is the thing about the full court press defense. You can make crazy comebacks. You can make really good comebacks with that type of defense. And it's very annoying too.
Reddick goes up.
Why are we even putting that up, bro?
But it still wasn't enough.
Play your position, a guard.
Sam at home.
Fry catches it. Right wing.
We already have one guard that thinks he's a center. Marcus Smart. But I'll allow it because he's the best player on the team. And he's the probably one of the strongest guards in all of college.
The 8-footer knocked down by number 34.
You don't need to be doing that, bro.
By 4.
What are we doing?
Down low.
Oh,
That
nice
was
bucket.
drilled by Boylan. They narrow the gap to 2. Fadipe. Fry has it. Left wing. Dishes. Far side.
Oh, that was a good screen.
Number 34. Burton with the floater.
Oh, Marcus Smart.
Still a 2-point
He's
lead.
getting up there.
Gets it. Top of the key. Jakate pulls it in.
Great offensive rebound. He worked so hard to establish
Nice
position.
pass.
Tosses it up.
We gotta make that, bro. Nice bucket, Luke.
You won't be
We're
denied.
back.
He just keeps coming at you in a multitude of ways.
Let's go,
Has not been
Kentucky.
able to shut down the inside game at all. Tracy is by their bench with a report.
The Blue Devils
Let's win
coach
another
just
natty.
told the
Come
players
on.
his bench, we have to be
Giannis
more
backing up,
physical in
fade
the
away.
paint.
He
Don't
missed
be
that.
afraid of
He's
some
not
contact.
playing good.
Sounds like he'd
He's
rather
been
have
missing
some
a lot of
fouls called
shots.
than to keep giving
Reddick.
up all those easy baskets.
Oh no, Reddick.
Last 17-footer was missed by Reddick.
They're set up in man-to-man.
Fadipe swings it to the wing. Reeled in by Boylan. And that's his third rebound of the contest. The Wildcats can take their first lead in a long time with a basket here. To the stripe. Beats it to the right.
Why is he
Smart
shooting
doesn't get the
over
go-ahead
the
basket to fall. And it's still a tie game. Zaharias was hurt earlier on. And Tracy Wolfson has checked on his condition.
I mean, like,
and
why
has
is
this
I
update.
get Marcus Smart is an oversized point guard. He's really big and
There's
soft.
still a chance he'll return to
But
this
we're
game.
not gonna put him on the
And
floor
have
if it's the best forward in the
Tracy.
country.
He gets up
Keep
close
him on the
and
point
personal
guard.
and
We don't need
closes
these
the deal.
mismatches.
Leaves no room for error and no room for anybody to do anything about it. Reddick.
By yourself, by yourself. Switch, baby, switch. Don't let him shoot that.
Oh!
He's 1 for 5 from downtown. Burton inbounds the ball.
Jaduk. That's what I'm talking about. Marcus Smart,
Blue
3
Devils
assists.
will take their first timeout.
We're putting Drake Minter in the game. I'm pretty sure he was the backup point guard, now he's a backup shooting guard. I don't know, he might be both. What the heck
Dumps
was
it
that
to the
screen?
paint. Fadipe.
Giannis just killed
Dumps it off.
Marcus Smart. Bro was on the
Gets it.
ground
Top
and
of the key.
everything. Ain't no
Number
way.
34.
Look at that.
Backs in. That last 11-footer made.
The young fella is
They can't
sizzling.
stop Giannis.
It's
Shooting
failed to
50% from
anticipate,
the field.
and they got burned. Minter.
Oh yeah,
on
Mentor.
deep.
Oh
Ibach
no.
snatches it down inside. Lucky break for the defense.
Whoever was supposed to be guarding him better wake up, because the
Oh.
next time it won't be a miss.
Jacquette hands it off.
Just keep
To the
playing good
elbow.
defense.
Watch the blocks. Watch the blocks. Left wing.
Minter.
Ball.
Reddick has it. Left wing.
Put pressure on him.
Only a few seconds left in the shot clock. Nice little crossover. Takes it up. Got the hoop.
And one.
And he'll go to the line.
He's either got to foul hard or don't foul at all.
This is why I love Luke as a player so much, because I know we're playing Giannis, but I'm not that scared because I'm thinking, we got Luke. We got Luke. Might be the toughest comp Giannis has played. Look at that. Giannis can't stop these boys.
He worked so hard to establish position.
Best defender in all of college. He can't stop these boys. Not our team. Nope. Anyone else? Yeah, not us.
Gansey.
And I could tell by the record, their defense ain't as good as it seems.
Last tray off the mark by Fraud. Just over 6 minutes left in the half.
Look at the big fella pull down that
They
board.
just had
When he
twice as
sees
much
the ball
points as
go up,
us. We make a
he's not
comeback.
afraid to go
That
after
full
it.
court press
High post.
defense. Oh,
Unloaded.
I really thought
Right
Marcus
there
Smart
from
was gonna
19.
make that.
But they're still out in front by 3. Fry uses the crossover. No good on that last shot by Gansey.
Spread it out. Check outside.
Dishes it to the top of the key.
Back out, baby. Back
Reddick
Ready?
takes it up. Hits the layup after the pump fake freezes the beat. They've now scored 13 unanswered points. Well, let's get back to the action. Both teams are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs. Ibach inbounds the ball.
Marcus Smart is still in the game. Takes a while for him
Leads
to get
him
tired.
in. Goes up.
Whoa! Look at that block from Luke.
Has it outright. Backs in. Smart.
Look at that. Oh no, Marcus Smart, stop pulling up from
They're
three
still up by 5.
for the remainder of the game.
Takes it up.
Bro, you
Finishes
still have to
the break.
guard that.
But they're still down
Marcus
by
Smart's
3.
in the paint like he's a
Smart
center.
is really struggling.
Like whoever
out there.
comes in the paint, he could just immediately block it or get a
Jacquette
stop. No,
passes
bro.
it to the top of the key.
You are not a
Snatches
center.
the rebound. He's giving it all today.
He also anticipates the ball coming off the rim, depending on the
I'm
angle
about to
and
say, no way
trajectory.
we just let them
Great
come
work
back after we
rebounding.
came back.
Spread it out. Close out. Rotate. Pick him up. Pick him up.
Boylan goes up. Good
Oh,
job on the
yeah.
layup by Yeji. They lead 31-26.
As long as he just keeps shooting outside and taking easy buckets, he can have a good game. But he's taking dumb shots.
Townsend has it. Right wing. Fry dumps it to the middle. The last 12-footer was off the mark by Burton. Under 4 minutes left in
Marcus
the
Smart.
half. He must have thought
Oh, alley-oop. I was expecting a dunk, but I'll take that.
Duke calls time.
It was kind of
Looks like they're getting
out of
set
the
to
blue
inbound
to
the
be
ball.
fair. Like, I don't know if it was needed.
Ibach inbounds the ball. Top of the key. Gansey takes a 3. Gets it to go. He's shooting 40% from deep. Passes it to the left wing. Snatched inside by Smart.
Oh, Smart.
Boy, he really reshaped
pass the ball. Once you get in that paint, you got the rebound. Just look for someone to pass to. He was doing a little too much.
Deep. He did a
Nice
real good
defense,
job
though.
of
Nice
staying that
stop.
close on a shooter. Just getting a hand up will bother most players enough to make them miss.
Jacate. Knocked loose. But it's recovered by Jacate.
Bucket.
Takes the shot. Gedgy gets the board inside.
Just too much
Hey, we got the
contact
foul.
there,
We got
Vern.
the
You're
foul.
not going to get away with it if you affect the shot that much.
Pulls the trigger. He can't get the first. The Blue Devils will get a few of
Giannis
their
is
starters
getting
back
back
in the game.
That's not good.
Gedgy puts it up.
Not
He
good
sinks
for
the
us.
second. Ebot inbounds the ball. Stolen by Boylan.
What the
Bangs
heck?
it off the front of the rim and out. But they still lead by 5. Skips it down low. .236 left in the first half. Jacate gets it. Middle.
Oh. Giannis has just had his worst game, and he's getting taken out again. They said, you fouling too much. You can't play defense. We're taking you out. Luke has
No
just
good.
been
And
balling.
they don't get the three-point play. Burton. Smart beats it to the top of the key. Misfired on that last three.
We were just killing him with the rebound,
By
man.
Reddick.
That's what it looks like.
Inbounds the ball.
Don't they realize this guy
Other
is
team
running?
can't get a
Letting that
rebound.
close without a hand in his face, he'll make you pay for it. It's stolen by Reddick, and that'll be his second steal of the contest. Smart.
Oh, the quick hands. Before they even knew what hit them, he made off with that one.
They're still up by 9. Misfired on that last three by Townsend.
That was a much quicker shot than they might have liked, but it was a pretty open look, so it's tough to fault him.
Down low.
Oh, Luke, what the heck was that?
Townsend dumps it off. Swings it to the wing.
You can just leave things
Ripped
here.
down by Reddick.
He missed that one,
Good
but
thing
if
he
they
missed.
keep leaving him that
He got
open,
it.
they'll eventually pay for it.
Smart. Launches
Putting it
one
up.
from beyond the arc. Snatched down by Takate. The Wildcats will retain possession. The Blue Devils are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs.
Marcus Smart has yet to hit a three.
Boylan inbounds the ball. 4-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Skip pass, left wing. Reddick.
Mostly because he's just chucking them up, bro.
Gets it, right wing.
But there's been good defense. Like, they are not leaving Marcus Smart open. If he has to die on the court from loss of energy
Right
just
wing.
to stop Marcus Smart from
Bounces it
scoring, he will
inside.
do it.
Boylan releases. Can't extend the lead to double digits. But they're still up by 9. First half comes to an end with the score 38-29. Give us your opinion on the first half, Bill.
Well, I don't want to rule out the possibility of a comeback, Vern. It hasn't been pretty so far, but there is plenty of time.
Now we'll bring you our player of the half. Who's your pick, Bill?
Reddick is my choice, Vern. He was the go-to guy from the first half, and he's been the biggest factor so far in this game. And I wouldn't put it past him to contribute even more in the second half.
solid performance from our player of the half. We're all set to begin the second half.
5 minutes left in the
Knocked
game.
loose,
62
but
to
it's
62.
recovered by
This has
Felipe.
been a comeback game. Duke ended up coming back, and then we ended up coming
Number
back
34.
again. Look
Felipe
at that block
blows
from
it up.
Marcus Smart. This
Doesn't
has
get
just
the
been a
go-ahead
great
basket to fall.
basketball game.
And it's still all tied up.
Fast
62.
break,
Boy,
layup.
what a delicate finger drop.
He's one of the best. Just
Smart
sit
hasn't
back
been the
and
most
enjoy
efficient
the
this
shot.
game. He's been playing
The
all the
spin.
basketball he can play.
Felipe
That's what I
dumps it
expect
off.
from him. That's what I expect from everyone on this team.
Dishes it to the wing.
As
Backs
Luke
down.
has dominated this
Number
game.
34
For
tosses
the
it
most
up.
part,
The three won't fall. He got the look
he's
he
just
wanted
been
to,
great.
Bill.
I wouldn't let him have too
I
many
didn't
more
expect
goals.
some.
He can light
My
them
thing
up
with Luke, I was just hoping he would a little bit like
Ready.
just
Has
more
it.
than most
Down
players
low.
stop Giannis,
Shot attack from
but he's almost
downtown.
outplayed him.
He snatches it off the glass.
Dominant game.
Pass to the stripe. Poland ducks in the pretty
Nice
layup.
shot. And if Luke could play good against a
25% for the
player
game.
like
About
Giannis,
4.5
he could
minutes
play
left
good
in
in
the
the
second half.
NBA because Giannis is an NBA level player.
Gansey
Yancey has it.
gets it. Right wing. Townsend hands it off. Number 34 beats it to the high post.
Point guard's gonna miss. Mark
His
Cohen
mid-range
gets the
game
rebound.
is generally solid.
Marcus
He
Smart
can't
has
believe
it.
it, and I can't believe it.
He's guarded by Giannis.
High post.
Nice
They're going
pass.
to double team him. Passes
Center
it
gets
to the
double
left.
teams. Luke for the open
Shakatek
three.
shoots it up.
Oh,
No,
Luke.
nice from long range. They've still got a 4-point lead.
We have to lock in.
Gansey. He steps on the line.
Yancey just steps out. This
He
game
lost track of
matters
where
so
he was,
much.
Vern. That's just not heads
This
up
is
basketball.
easily the biggest game we've ever seen. Usually we crush our opponents, but no. This is Duke.
Ready. Let's loose for three.
Oh!
There you go. Clean up after the rebound and make sure there isn't another one.
James,
Outstanding physical play out there tonight.
I'm not sure if he's an international
Number
player
34.
or where he got his last name from, but I don't care where he got his last name from if he's playing like that. Giannis in the post, he misses his fadeaway. Marcus Smart on the fast break. He misses it. Come on. We're up by 6 right now in the final 4. Luke has it. No, Luke's on. Oh, Marcus Smart. No! Felipe. He's been clutch all game. Clutch. He makes the shots when it matters most. He hasn't been efficient, but when it matters most, Felipe has hit those shots. Deep shots, threes, does not matter. He hits them.
Top of the key.
He's a clutch player.
Smart dishes left wing. It's deflected, and it's picked up by Duke.
Felipe gets the
Felipe
steal
picks it up,
in the fast
finishes the
break.
But they're still behind by 1. The Wildcats will take a timeout here.
We're still up by 1.
2:15 left in
We're
the game.
still up by 1. Give it to Marcus Smart. What are you doing? Come on. Come on, Luke. Marcus Smart has it.
High post. Cohen dumps it off.
Jetted. Screen by Luke. We're
Shot
gonna
attack.
pass it back to Luke. Giannis was not fast enough on defense. Luke gets another
1:53
bucket.
left in the game.
Luke gets another bucket. Luke has been on fire. Reno Gansey, what's he gonna do? Remember, we recruited this guy a long time ago when he was in high school. If you go back a couple episodes, you'll see we were recruiting Reno Gansey back when he was in high school. He was a high school star. And he hits that, Townsend. He hits the clutch 3. Most clutch team we've ever played. Duke.
Sizing up his man.
What is going on right now? They are hitting clutch shot after clutch shot.
High post. Cohen dumps it inside. Shakate inside. The Blue Devils with a chance
And
to take
Luke
the
gets
lead
his
here
shot
late in the
blocked
second
by
half.
Giannis.
Could be a game changer. We'll see.
Looks like we got Marcus Smart on Giannis. Reno Gansey.
To the free throw line. Fadipe to put them
Oh
in.
no, Fadipe can't miss these clutch shots.
Play on
50 seconds left. Come on. Come on. We can't lose this. We can't lose this.
Shakate.
Come on.
Reddick.
Reddick. Reddick. Reddick.
Gansey.
Reddick, that's what I'm talking about. More like JJ Reddick.
1 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Come on. Let's get Duke out of here.
Number 34.
Let's get Duke
catches
out of
it
here.
on the free throw line.
Come on now. Come on now. It all matters most here. 15 seconds left.
Has it.
We have to force a shot. They're going to take the last shot. This might go to overtime.
Gansey
Unless
has
someone
it.
makes this.
Strike. Fadipe.
Felipe shoots.
He grabs
He
the
misses. No! Giannis gets fouled. Luke fouled Giannis. He tried to go up for a dunk. We have to score a shot with 1 second left unless he misses both of these. First free throw. And he makes it.
Sit down.
Second free throw. And he misses. No! We need 3 to tie.
Cohen inbounds the ball.
Last shot. We lose.
Smart, and it's all over.
We were so close.
Knocked on
We lost in the Final Four to Duke.
They're on their way to the
I
national
can't believe
championship.
this, bro. Reno Gansey's MVP. 26.6 rebounds, 4 assists. And a steal. He was dominant in this Final Four game. Duke just had that team. They were way better than their record. I was surprised when I saw their record. I was like, I know Duke's better than this. They destroyed everyone in the tournament.
For today's Pontiac game-changing performance.
And we lose our first national championship since what? 2009, I think? Yeah, we haven't lost since 2009 or 2010. We lost to Florida. That was the last time we lost. Last year we went undefeated. This year we only lost 1 game. And then we lost in the tournament to Duke by 3 points. 3 points. We were so close. Man, that sucks. I just know next year if we see y'all, Duke, we're gonna destroy you. Y'all best know we're gonna destroy y'all. This is not okay. Not okay at all. I can't believe we lost this game. We haven't lost in so long. Luke, first of all, Luke, great game. Great game for Luke. He played out of his mind. We had Luke play the best basketball player in all of college, Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's A+ all over the board. 99 overall. He's great at everything. Future NBA Hall of Famer, maybe. And this man, Luke, stepped up and almost outplayed him. Probably did outplay him. He was more efficient. He scored more. He was getting defensive stops. Luke was dominant. Marcus Smart didn't have his best game, our star player. Nope. He was very inefficient. He allowed too many points on defense. Just not good. Fadipe scored 20 points. Fadipe went off. 20 points on him. Not good, bro. Not good. Reno Gansey was unstoppable. We couldn't stop him either. Townsend was clutch in the end. They just had a great game. Isaiah Reddick, he had a really good game. Just wasn't enough. Marco Jedic. He was nice too. I mean, he was nice when it mattered. Efficiency, nobody was good, but when it mattered most, he played better. Mark Cohen, he started the game off pretty bad. He ended up playing better in the second half, but it just wasn't enough. Our backup power forward, he was efficient when he was on the court. It just wasn't enough to beat Duke. We just didn't play to our best abilities. We didn't play our best basketball. And we lost our first championship since a long time. And the Final Four is, I can show you guys the tournament, our road to the tournament. We played Appalachian State. We destroyed them, obviously. This is the start of this. You see Duke, North Carolina, LSU. Then Oklahoma State beat Oregon State second round. Florida, they destroyed LSU. North Carolina lost to St. Joseph. Marquette almost beat Duke. Connecticut beat Old Dominion. Clemson, UCLA. Clemson won that game. USC beat Georgia Tech. We destroyed Michigan State. We destroyed USC. Clemson lost to Connecticut. Duke beat St. Joseph's. Florida lost Oklahoma State. And Duke destroyed Oklahoma State. We whooped on Connecticut. Took an L to Duke. Alabama's in the national championship. Hey, another year, another SEC team in the championship. SEC owns college basketball. I am telling you. Last year we played Vanderbilt in the championship. That's the SEC team. Now it's Alabama. Alabama is finally not overrated. This whole dynasty, they've been nothing but overrated. They had super team after super team and just can't win. West Virginia, they had a very good team. They had D. Gaines. Remember, he was one of my favorite high school players that we recruited. He was very nice. He ended up going to West Virginia. Had a nice season here. Wasn't enough to stop Nerlens Noel, though. We already know how good that dude is. And the team was healthy, so they had Bradley Weaver. They were just unstoppable. Louisville barely lost to Alabama. West Virginia beat Texas. Alabama beat Utah. Louisville beat Gonzaga. Texas beat Maryland. Maryland team was tough this year. And Adrian Torres, the high school star, and also Steven Adams. That duo was crazy, but it was not enough to beat Texas. Rod Brawley. They beat Dayton. Pittsburgh lost to Texas. I'm happy Pitt made it, but y'all got whooped. Alabama beat Villanova. Villanova's the team everyone really thought was gonna win it all. Nah, bruh. Louisville beat Notre Dame. Gonzaga beat Providence. And this whole entire dynasty, I kind of been a bit of an Alabama hater, but I really hope Alabama, y'all beat this Duke team. I hope y'all beat this Duke team. Someone has to beat this Duke team, man. There's no way this just happened. Like, we were 3 points away. Dude, look. Giannis went up for a dunk. He got fouled as he was going up for the dunk. He made a free throw, missed one. Then his teammate jumped up and got the rebound, scored the other bucket for him. So stupid, bro. Dumbest win ever. But we're just gonna watch some of this Alabama-Duke game. We're gonna move to season awards, high school all-star game. Wrap this video up. It's been an hour and 12 minutes right now. Dang, man, that's tough, bruh. I just hope Alabama comes out with the dub, honestly. I hope Alabama beats this Duke team. Can't believe we lost to Duke. Man, that sucks. Taking an L. Come on, Nerlens Noel.
The Crimson Tide have it, and we're underway.
Duke, they might have beat one SEC team, but can they beat two in the Final Four? Two SEC teams? We'll see. Fade away. Oh no, don't ever put that up. That's Sean Sports, bro.
Number 34.
There goes Filippo. That's the guy that pretty much crushed our dreams, bro. In that second half, he was hitting all those three-pointers. It was really Filippo who won them that game. Felipe's the guy that won them that game. He scored all those clutch shots. He was scoring clutch threes in Marcus Smart's face like it was nothing. I'm like, Marcus Smart, you gotta guard that. You gotta block them shots, bro. That man Felipe was just putting shots up. Oh, look at Jonas Noel with the block on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
As hard as it's supposed to be for a lower seed such as themselves to make it to the national championship,
yeah, I ain't expect Alabama to make
that
it.
difficult at all. That's how well they've been playing, and he doesn't expect anything
I
less
thought they
in
were
this
gonna
title
choke in the
game.
playoffs just
We'll
like
see
the
if he's
rest of these
right.
SEC teams. This whole dynasty, in my opinion, the best SEC team in the tournament, I say number 1, Florida, and then number 2, Vanderbilt. Those are the only teams that have been able to compete in the tournament, other than us that are in the SEC. The rest of these SEC teams are trash. Alabama always has the best teams and never win, but look, they finally did it. I didn't expect them to do it. I thought, I was looking at their record, I was like, hey, no way they didn't snag it. Let's hope y'all have a good team next year. Or 2 years, maybe y'all do something. Nah, but Alabama did it. But I don't think they beaten Duke, man. We couldn't beat Duke. Alabama probably ain't gonna beat Duke either. They put up some nice shots though.
And they now trail by 2. Yancey gets it. Right wing. Takes a 3. Snatched inside by Simmons.
I don't think he'll miss
Defense,
many more of those
Alabama.
looks.
Passes outright.
I really don't remember nobody on this Alabama team other than Nolan's
Catches it. Left block.
He gets up
Because we did play them twice, but we whooped them slap pretty much the
Leaves no
same way
room
most
for
of the
error
game.
and no room for anybody to do anything about it. Felipe dishes down low. Errant last shot by
Jonas
Yancey.
Noel, nice
by the big
defense.
fella to get that rebound.
He got that height, so it's easy for him to play good defense,
Shabazz.
especially in the paint.
Simmons gets it. Left wing. Fournier. Shabazz tosses it up. Doesn't get the go-ahead basket to fall. And it's still all knotted up. Burton beats it to the high post. High post. Dishes to the wing. Felipe. From the free throw line. Hits front iron and bounces in. They take a 2-point
Her
lead.
point guard can't guard Felipe. Marcus Smart wasn't able to guard Felipe at all either, but like, this dude, I could tell he really can guard him. Defense ain't his thing.
Sherrod catches it. Out left. Pass.
I mean,
Top of the
Marcus
key.
Smart did force him to have like 6 turnovers.
Weavers uses the crossover.
Oh wow, Jonas.
Knocks down the first one. He gets them both. Burton inbounds the ball. Just over 16 minutes left in the half.
You know what kind of defense they're in, don't you, Vern? Minimum.
Townsend. Noah gets the board inside.
Noel fought for that rebound. That's some toughness for you.
86, duck in. Stay with him, stay with him.
Goes to the crossover. Fournier can't take the lead. And it's still knotted up 10. Number 34 hands it off. Felipe. Number 34 backs down.
Bag work.
Fight through the foul and put it down. Strong move, Vern.
They gonna find out about Jonas. I'm not gonna act like Jonas ain't give us problems.
He can't come away with a three-point play.
Ball, ball, ball. Watch the wing.
Weaver catches it. Baseline. Shoots. Can't convert. But he'll go to the line for two. Knocks down the first one. Fly to make his first stand off the bench. Gets the second to fall as well. Fly inbounds the ball. Just over 15 minutes left in the half. Dishes, right wing.
By yourself, by yourself.
Burton. Felipe puts it up. Swish. They're up 14 to 12. Sherrod swings it to the wing. Left wing to take the lead. The shot was knocked down by Weaver. And they now go up by one. Felipe brings it up court.
Look baseline, look baseline.
Passes to the left.
Down low baseline, I'm open.
Felipe.
Tighten up, play
One-on-one.
Get on him.
Tip.
Watch the spread.
But it's tracked down by Duke. Simmons corrals the miss off the nice box out.
That is not a shot, Vern. They've got to get a better look than that.
Bounces it to the wing. Simmons has it on the free throw line.
Simmons knows the well. Better make
Raises
that.
up.
There we go.
Good look by Simmons.
Come on, Bama.
He's got four.
Alabama.
Skip pass, right wing. Fry. Double touches.
I definitely didn't think I see Alabama in the natty at all.
Simmons did a
They're
good
really a
job to
football
grab
school.
that rebound.
You see
Perfect
my
position that time.
team,
That last basket
Alabama
was buried
Dynasty.
by Weaver. About 13 and a half minutes left in
Fred
the half.
Weaver.
You know he's not missing that one. The D needs to try and
Bruno
keep with the
Gansey.
run.
The last basket was made by Gansey. Weaver inbounds the ball. Both teams come fast and hard out of the gate.
Which one will start to wear out is my only question.
Sherrod dishes it to the right side. It's 2-on-1. Baseline. Gansey dumps it off. Dumps it down low.
Deep, eh? Will he do anything?
Gansey releases. Shot from the baseline. Nailed by Townsend. But they're still behind by one. Skips it inside.
Nerlens
Next
Noel.
basket on the mark
There
by
we go.
Noel.
That jump shot is a lot easier for him when he has such a height advantage over his defender.
Gansey gets it. Right wing. Bounce pass to the stripe. Burton. The 15-footer. Sherrod reels it in.
That was a much quicker shot than they might have liked, but it was a pretty open look, so it's tough to fault him.
Catches it on the elbow.
He is looking
Inbounds
good
the
right
ball.
now.
Under
100%
12 minutes left in the
from
half.
There's no question what kind of defense they're in, Vern. Minimum.
Gansey beats it to the high post.
That height really helps, though.
Passes
To
it
be
back
fair.
to the left wing. It's stolen by Sherrod.
Not a good entry pass, Vern. You just can't force it in there.
Forney. Passes it to the inside. No good on the last layup by Noel.
This guy can
How are
usually
you
finish in
getting
traffic,
blocks, bro?
but the D was too good, even for him on that one.
For this game, Alabama ended up winning. They won the national championship. Duke, their best player, Giannis, played almost no minutes, 21, compared to some of the other players like Reno Ganti getting 35. They just took him out early, and after that, they just completely folded. They didn't do that against us, though. I don't know what happened, but they just took their best player out the game, and they got whooped. (31-2). At least in the end, Duke got whooped. I did want it to be a closer game, though, because it would have been a nicer game if Duke didn't just take out their best player for whatever reason. And last but not least, we have the awards. National champions, Alabama Crimson Tide, 27-11 record. Not what you would expect from a championship team, but they won. Player of the year goes to Marcus Smart, 25, 6 and 7, 3 and a block. He was very good. Mid-major of the year, Noel Grundy. He's been in college for a very long time. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons. Dang. This dude's been in college since 2009. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang, he's been in there for a minute. So he's an older senior. Coach of the year, Billy Bob. Defensive player of the year goes to Marcus Smart. Big man of the year is Giannis. Historic season. Freshman of the year, Marcus Smart. First team All-American, Marcus Smart. Bennett Warsaw. Noel Grundy. Giannis. Steven Adams. Second team All-American, Will Clement. Devon Callahan. Stephon Seegers. Man, he did not play for a good team. Luke Diake. This is his first team All-American. No, second team All-American. And Nerlens Noel. Freshman All-American, Marcus Smart. Etienne Sanchez. George Owens. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Steven Adams. Conference champions for the SEC is Kentucky. Coach of the year, Billy Bob. Conference player of the year is Marcus Smart. Conference freshman of the year is Marcus Smart. He won a lot of awards. First team all conference is Marcus Smart. Ken St. Clair. Kaelin Karangawa. Wow, that is a name. Luke Diake. Nerlens Noel. Second team all conference, Morris Cooperwood. Gabriel Toe. Karan Pearson. Ray Pope. And Tyrese Hill. Freshman all conference, Marcus Smart. Etienne Sanchez. Peter McFadden. Somehow, 1 point. Grant Weaver. Bro, how did he make the freshman all conference? He averaged a point a game. You know what? Let me leave this dude alone. And Nerlens do well. Bro, it just made me skip the high school American game. Hold on. Alright, so I forgot how this works, but the high school American games after this, here's our players that are entering the draft. Just Luke and Marcus Smart, it seems like. Looks like the rest of our players are going undrafted. LSU, Douglas Miles, and Karen Pearson, and Tyrese Hill. Hey, they gotta do leaving the team. Mars Cooperwood for Tennessee. And that's it for the SEC. Next conference. ACC. Artie Gomes for Duke. Storage Felipe. Reynold Gansey. And Giannis Antetokounmpo. Florida State, just Dan Werner. Georgia Tech, DJ Vasallo, and Twy Shiloh. Maryland, Adrian Torres. Ed Abdul-Rahim. Steven Adams. And E.F. Frazier. Respectfully, they should have won way more. North Carolina, Damian Ozier. He was a player we scouted a long time ago. Kellen Paschal. And Rashard McCants. That's all for the ACC. Then we got Big East. Dang, no one got drafted from UConn? I would have thought someone would get drafted from Connecticut. They had a nice team. Georgetown, Chauncey Nahara. Rest of the team, I guess no one else got drafted. Louisville, Ray D. Dye, and Gene Zeri. Marquette Olu Stewart. Oh, and Felipe Madera. Notre Dame, everyone went undrafted. Pittsburgh, Edmund Chapman, he gets drafted. Providence, their shooting guard Judd Rush gets drafted. Rutgers, Stephon Cigars gets drafted. In Syracuse, Jarrett Childress. Last but not least, Villanova had a really good team, so that they couldn't win. Darren Van D. Lawler, he was a college star this year. Naquan Bradley, Dominic Marsh. Oh, and West Virginia, D. Gaines. Can't forget D. Gaines. He's a high school star. Big Ten, Devon Silva, TJ DJ Gerald, Iowa. Jacob Long, Emmett Nichols, and Lincoln Gallows. Nathaniel Frederick from the Big 12. Devon Callahan. Contrell DeLeon, Gerard Barley, and Bennett Warsaw. Ingo Bernard and Trayvon Marsh. Last but not least, I'm gonna look at the Pac-10. I know they have a good conference, usually. Wow, how did he go undrafted? Oh, it says Dark Horse. It just says graduating. He's probably undrafted. Lenny Ackman. It's from Oregon State. Bod Griffith. Bingo Carlisi. Remember we destroyed him in the tournament. And Martrell Cole, wow, whatever the heck that name is. I'm sorry, bro. And that's it for them. Here's some of the transfers. And this will be 13 class. Last but not least, All-Star Game.
It's college hoops on 2K.
It's time for the high school all-star game of arguably the greatest class we've ever seen. If you really want to see how good these guys are, watch the high school recruiting, the most recent one before this video.
Launches one from beyond the arc.
I'll really show you how good these guys
And
are.
now go up by 3.
Zach Levine still has interest in this, so just maybe will come to our school.
Bird.
Andrew Wiggins is Michigan State.
Dishes it to the free throw line. Gatson has it. Baseline. Skip back.
Julius Randle
Out left.
and Joel Embiid are both going to Louisville, so they're going to be a problem next year.
Jackson.
But honestly, in my opinion, I think they're going to be just like how
Number 20,
Maryland was
way
this
up
year.
court.
Like, they're going to have a really good season, but they're going to lose in the
Him
tournament
on that one.
because they're just not that good of a team.
Catches it. Right wing. Left wing. Puts it up. Grab by Gordon. Takes it up. The fadeaway jumper doesn't go. He tried to sneak it
Nice
in
block,
over the
Julius
trees
Randle.
and just missed.
That's
Gonna
when you
give
want
that
to
to
play
Embiid.
inside out. Locate the open man on the perimeter.
Bird to end the run. Number 20 gets the rebound.
It's still early, Vern, but they can't take any more time to get this thing going. It hasn't been pretty for them so far.
Number 23 tosses it up court. Leads him with the pass. Last shot laid in by Gadsden.
What a great setup on that delivery. What a play.
Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Tracy Wilson, who has some info for us.
Thanks, Vern. A little while ago, I talked with the East High School All-Stars coach. He told me he's aware of the offensive reputation this opponent has, but said, as creative as they are with the ball, I think we can be just as
Tosses it up, hits the jumper, but they still trail by 10. Number 20 backs him down. That last 16-footer cashed in.
They've been on fire, Vern. What a way to start.
Bird gets it, right wing. Dishes, left wing, from deep. The shot was knocked down by Gordon. They're now behind by 9. About 17 and a half minutes left in the half. Number 20, nice little crossover. Sparrow gets the three-pointer to go. They take a 12-point lead. Getson throws it out, sticks it from 14 feet. He's got 4. Goes up. The lay-in was good by number 20. They're in front, 21-9. Jackson ends it off. Getson shoots it. On target from the strike. And they're now behind by 10. Number 20 brings it up the floor. Backs in. Wiggins. Knocks it loose. And it's picked up by the West High School All-Star. The break is on. Picked him clean.
Well, the game just slows down for him to the point he sees things that others don't.
They cut the lead to 8. The steal
Oh, look at
by
that
number
steal
20.
ability.
The D was really waiting for him there.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on. Wait for the misstep and then capitalize.
Embiid's just strong on his own.
There's no question what kind of defense they're in.
He's easily the best high school player we've seen.
Goes up. Hacked on the way up. And he'll get 2 shots at that.
Game stats, Embiid ends at 32, 5 and 4. Ricky Reese, he has a pretty nice game, and he has some interest from us. Andrew Wiggins, he played alright. Enrique Sparrow, Julius Randle. Even though Andrew Wiggins wasn't very efficient, they had Joel Embiid to kind of just carry the team. The other team, it was mostly just Zach LaVine who was playing good. Aaron Gordon wasn't playing too well compared to how he did in high school. He averaged 40. Wow. Sid Gatson. Alright game. Donnie Bird. Alright. Daryl Jackson, though, he has a lot of potential. And also Kyle Georgeson. That guy's nice. Brandon Menard was nice in high school. For like a good game or 2. But that's really all for today, guys. I hope you liked the video.